Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
Without being able to see whether Vikla has picked, say, a Zoe, for example, which could theoretically get around, but Yone is going to be locked in here for Vikla. And it will mean that they'll be lacking a bit of magic damage, I guess, but in a side lane, not going to be answered by many outside of, I guess, the Fiora if she gets into the right position. This is certainly a lot of volatility here in this lane, as that Vital was in the right spot. Yeah, so is the rest of Keen's team as well. As in goes Fate, and there's the Circle of Frost very comfortably. Ellum is able to pick up the kill, and yeah, doesn't actually pick up Turret Aggro afterwards because his opponent, Unbound Soul, will deny Vikla any sort of free entry, and Cuz is then left on his own. He's just obliterated.
Well, what I will say, Atlas, is Vikla has had a lot of really good ultimates.
Now, the Rift Herald starts feeling like Kwangdong Freaks have the good stuff. Dash forward with the Q, but Vikla doesn't find too much more. Oh my god, they managed to catch them. Rascal is trying to be as immune as he can, but it's not quite working. Vikla ults his way forward. Fate is his target, and he will find it. But that is the only thing that they're able to find as Cuz and Vikla do go down.
And that will be the Rift Herald.
Oh dear. Yeah, Rascal now as well going to have to try and do what he can against Teddy, who flashes after him. Teddy is playing real aggressive. Melee range into the Gwen. She is definitely not immune against this particular center.
I like how he's like, not going to look at, cool guy's not going to look at explosions, but hold on, let me grab that stack real quick.
As Kane's like, that was rude.
Yeah, just a little bit of first strike value here for aiming.
Yeah, aiming sending a parting gift to his ex-teammate.
That's going to be the Drake at least going over to KT here, but the way that Kwangdong set up for this, because they don't have Seraphine ult, but they have the setup for the roots for Fate, and he just flashes in, but he wants to get the minions deleted and then slap it. The minion's going to take it away from him, though. Oh, slap it. There we go.
Gets the lunge kill. 10. And that is first Heartblood going over to a Fiora as well. As Fate is going to ult Vikla. That is very aggressive. And yeah, Ellen managed to hit the Q. And therefore, that is a very dead Yone. The bait was just amazing here from the Kwangdong Freaks.
This is going to be another turret now off of the map here. Kwangdong Freaks with bottom side turret down, top side turret down worth of gold, first blood for turrets, lots of plates under their belt, and
is so oppressive if she gets a lead.
And with how
you just can't chase her down.
And usually the Yone with this build, with the Blade of the Ruined King into Sunfire, is about the Yone having a nice tempo advantage, which Vikla, like he was fishing till this game he actually picks up, as he's now being hunted.
Yeah. He will move his way out as LM's like, nope, not going to happen. As there is the Frozen Tomb, Dawning Shadow to make sure that Teddy gets in on the action, and they are going to secure it. Keen is just monitoring exactly what you were talking about, right? It's like draft has dictated so much of what has happened in this series.
Yeah, really has.
As Rascal, once again, is just going to find himself with a bunch of friends, but the needlework does manage to keep him alive. Okay, so he will be able to back away. We'll likely lose that turret eventually, as the rest of Kwangdong Freaks doing a whole bunch of work here. Shirley gets another one. Beat drop comes down onto Cuz, but as the Rift Herald dies, King's Tribute will get that health bar back up. But this is what we're talking about. Keen will just be able to be over here and collect another turret for himself.
Biggest spike of items across all the mythics in this game, which we only have right now, what, 4, 6, 7? Okay, Life got his Moonstone Renewer as well.
Yep.
He's the Leandries that Moam has because he can.
And it's really feeling real elementary. 7,000 plus gold here for Kwangdong Freaks in the lead. And KT are going to need a miracle.
They certainly will. Aegis is done here for Vikla, which again, I mean, this part of things is actually going to be a useful component because it'll keep him alive while he tries to engage as Rascal.
Yeah, there's another Frozen Tomb. Man, Fate has just been everywhere this game. Rascal's trying to throw out this needlework, but the Q connects. And Rascal's going to go golden for a minute, but he doesn't have flash. Can't get over that wall regardless of what happens. Kwangdong Freaks will net themselves another one.
Almost set up a trap there on the other side of the pillar. It was so close.
Yeah, Cuz still in the area. Vikla moves on over as well. True Shot Barrage doesn't do a whole lot here as the pillar is a lot of value. Let's see what Teddy can do here as Vikla finds the ult. Teddy flashes to get himself out of the way. Piercing Darkness is kind of working. They've traded 1 for 1 so far, but that teleport is a dangerous one. Exhaust immediately onto Keen, who lunges his way out. Fate looks for a claw, and this time he's going to have to ult himself. And as this fight continues, it's better for Kwangdong Freaks because look at how much healing. This is just revolting. The Ezreal's starting to pop off though, and aiming is looking for Moham now. who does put the surround sound down but has to flash to get himself out of the way. The beat drop, the flash forward and aiming picks up the triple kill.
And right as Vikla actually completes the Sunfire
to try to make sure that that does not happen again, or whether KT can just get on this aiming train. However, it's working out relatively well. And as you can see, aiming is actually building a serrated Dirk. It might be a mythic to come through here, as now Keen is just going to dash on top of them. Let's see whether they can kill aiming. That's the real question here, as he does get encored, but he immediately cleanses it. Now Ellen trying to do battle, as Vikla will turn up as well. He's going to go down low, but they managed to get the Lee Sin first. The Yone has also gone down, but Keen is just massive in this fight, and they're keeping him alive forever. The Frozen Fault, the flash from Fate was just beautiful, but aiming is still keeping himself alive until the very last moment, where the game just ends. Triple kill for Keen, and he took matters into his own hands.
He certainly did. He was tired of killing minions and hurting turrets. He wanted to just straight up 5v5. And in that last fight, Teddy and Moham completely untouched. Never anywhere near Vikla. Vikla is dueling with this immortal front line that has Seraphine shields, heals, and speed boost, plus Senna heals coming on top of him. And an angry Fiora is getting into the back line. Guangdong Freaks take the Seraphine pick. They get ahead early, and the snowball just keeps rolling. And it gets so heavy by the end that even though Teddy's late game Ezreal...